Si te enseño todos los ceros, la eso hago lo que yo. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Frontal, preguntarle al banquero, son se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal que pueden burbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Los palos son legales. Los de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y la baby le llega. Tus aguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera y tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pala, soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana. Ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan. El negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya. Ustedes saben ya.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the collect their 8th win in a row next. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, this guy's one of the best right-handed arms in the game of baseball. I was fortunate to be able to be at Philly spring training camp a couple of years ago and watched him throw from the bullpen mound, and my mouth just dropped how good this guy is. He has that explosive fastball down in the zone, great assortment of off-speed pitches. This is one of the top pitchers in the game, and if he's on, good luck getting any knocks off this guy.
Benito Osuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-1 home.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Adam Frazier started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Urquidy has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
High in the air down the right field line.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runners on the move for second. Drilled on the ground to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His career line against Wheeler. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it. The designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
Now to bat, Brandon Belt, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Davis into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Springer. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range. Last half of the second set to go, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. A ball and no strikes. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Popped up. Hosey is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Fouled away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pache is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Colton Wong will stand in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8.
Stepping up is Cody Hosey. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And that one yanked just foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The next 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. The batter will be Christian Pache. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
Now the pitch.
Ramos.
To short. Reined in. And that's out number one.
Batting ninth.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Gene Segura standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Segura, 30 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. In comes the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. 2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up Adam Frazier. From the belt, the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pache gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. And now here is Benito Osuna back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball. Too high to start him out here. 1-0 from the stretch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Next up is Lourdes Gurriel, grounded out in his last at bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Anderson brings it in. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer on the run. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that will bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Out in front of it, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Osuna is there, 2 down. George Springer, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Osuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. In now is the Yankees DH. Brandon Belt flew out last time up. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. In there, strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. Osuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Weakly hit to third. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
The catcher, Wilson.
2 down, no one on base. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, J.D. Davis singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Cody Hosey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Benito Osuna struck out in his last trip to the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that'll bring up Gene Segura. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Second baseman,
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Osuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Wong for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
number 4.
So stepping in is George Springer, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Line towards center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he is in there.
Upper station, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Lays off 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th, Heidi. And now, Brock Holt. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock.
Dirt here. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the AB now. Brandon Belt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Yasmani Grandal. And their runners at the corners now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 balls and a strike to count. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him. swing, and he missed that time. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Next to stand in is J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Gene Segura. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Rizzo is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he misses 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. And they can't run it down. The 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So next to hit is Cody Hosey, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Lays off that time, and it's 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate now is Christian Pache.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the bottom. Chris Russin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
number 52.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pache will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate is George Springer. He's set. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll reach second now with one away. Peter Fairbanks answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Rhys Hoskins will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Springer, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The batter, the third baseman, Davis.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wong over to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Devin Williams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 38, Devin.
So striding in to start the 9th is Benito Osuna, and they could use a spark from him here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2-1 to count. And the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Wheeler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Devin Williams closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50.
Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit,
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 4-1. The Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-0. Xander Bogaerts launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 6-1.